Hi, today I will be talking about my cochlear implant journey. But first, I want to ask you guys to subscribe so that you don't miss out any upcoming videos that I will be posting related to Daphnis and interview. So please share and subscribe. Let me introduce myself. I'm Danielle, and I'm the founder of To Her BC. I'm a single mom of 4 years old who's Coda. I was born with a hearing loss and was the only deaf individual in my entire family. I grew up learning how to speak and sign at the same time. I wore hearing aids during my childhood school year. And once I entered Guilin University, I stopped wearing hearing aids as I don't see any reason to wear them. I went to see my audiologist for a hearing test, and she said that I was qualified for cochlear implants on both ears. Left ear would be a great start. I thought about it and decided to start this journey. I had to go through several hearing testing to make sure I don't have anything that could consider me losing my qualification of getting cochlear implants. I had to see my ENT doctor so he can check out my ear. He would be doing the surgery on a week before surgery. I was told to not take specific medication for a few days before the surgery. I have to take vaccines to prevent any infection during and after the surgery. I wasn't able to eat or drink, oh my gosh, before the surgery. On July 5th, 2019, it was my cochlear implants, my first one. I remember getting up feeling really nervous, and I went to the hospital with my parents, and I was brought into a room where I had to change into hospital gown. I talked to my parents for like 15 to 25 minutes while I was under and Lily stop. Sorry if I get that wrong. Once I passed out, I didn't feel a thing during the surgery, like nothing. When I woke up, I remember feeling a sharp pain and it was super nauseous. I had a huge white cup and a lot of cotton balls in my ear to reduce bleed. I had to be on a light painkiller for me to manage getting out of the hospital to go to a pharmacy to pick up my meds and then go home. Of course, I didn't drive. Yeah. When I got home, I was in extremely pain and wanted to sleep. I took a medicine, then I went to sleep. The next few days, the pain got less and less and less. And I had to eat soup and drink water to stay hydrated as I recovered. White cups and cotton balls eventually came out. I had to ask my mom, my dad, and my grandma to help clean my ears and scar and infections to prevent infection. I would be in the bed rest for nearly 2 weeks. And then my activation appointment was in July 25th of 2019, the same day as my son's birthday. I remember feeling nauseous I had this processor attached to my metal part inside my brain, like a magnet. When the sound was activated, I hear a sound of air conditioner in the room, and it was so loud. And my audiologist had to adjust the sound to more manageable for me to hear. I hear my dad's deep voice so clear for the first time. And then I hear my son whiny voice. I called my mom on FaceTime, and you'll see in the next video that I was talking to my mom and understood her so clear.
Yeah. She's like, I haven't heard like this in ever.
Oh, can you hear me?
She can. She may not understand you, but she can hear you.
Okay, so she hears sound right now?
Yeah. What?
I can hear you a little bit.
You can hear her voice a little bit?
Her voice?
Oh, wow. That's pretty impressive, Danielle. That is pretty impressive.
Oh my goodness. Oh, my sweet baby. Oh.
Oh my gosh. You're wonderful. Worth the wait, right?
I received a backpack with equipment for my cochlear implants. And hello, I heard my son's laugh for the first time, and it was so infectious. In the next few weeks after activation, I recognized more on how I mispronounce words through speech therapy and my parents' correction. Over time, I practiced my speech skills and my listening skills. According to my audiologist, she encouraged me to auto listening through TV without captions to practice on what they were saying. Talking to my family without lip reading, so I can just not rely on lip reading anymore. My first cochlear implant was successful. 2 years later, I got instructions from my audiologist to go for the second cochlear implant. I hesitated and thought about it. I was worried that my right ear wouldn't gain hearing as I hoped, because my right ear has a severe hearing loss, so I can't really hear anything but loud sounds or anything that's close to my ear. But if far away, I can't hear it. And then I actually went with it and took the risk. And I had my surgery in April of 2021 or 2022, somewhere like that. And I went through the surgery, the same progress all over again. Except the second time, it was even more brutal for me. And I think it's different for everybody how they heal after surgery. For me, I had a hard time recovering, and I had to go to ER, and that's around the time the COVID started. And I have to make sure that I'm staying hydrated, and they told me that I was very not dehydrated. So I had to keep drinking water. I was drinking water still. They told me I was dehydrated. So I kept drinking water when I got home, eat soup, recover. And I finally recovered. And then I had my activation day. I can't remember which day that was, but after that, I was shocked. when I heard some sounds coming off from this ear. So I had this off and I was focusing on this ear. I was shocked on how much I heard because everything was so much clearer. Like I can hear a person's voice, but it's not as clear, but I can still hear some words coming out of their mouth. I was mind blown, like super mind blown. I was surprised. And after that, I went home and I had to process with the balance of them two at the same time. There are some days it's hard, and some days it is overwhelming because I have never once in my life had both at the same time. I only had one growing up, and this one ear aid growing up. So I never had two. So I felt overwhelmed over time, and I felt less encouraged to keep up with it. And I stopped wearing my second one and been relying on the left ever since. So here is my cochlear implant journey, and I hope that you guys learned something new. And I hope that for those who are curious about getting the cochlear implants, please do not be afraid for thinking about that option, because there may be a good benefits and there may be an outfall from that. And I don't want you guys to feel like, okay, I'm scared to do this and stuff like that. Don't just do what your heart tells you. If you feel like you want to get one, I'm rooting for you. If you don't want to get one, I'm still rooting for you. It's okay. I'm not going to judge you. I just wanted to share my side of the story with my cochlear implants. So I hope that I encourage someone or inspire someone out there. So, and once again, I'm Danielle. I'm the founder of To Her Be Seen, and you can find me on social media. I'm practically everywhere. I hope I get to meet you guys, and thank you for watching.